see it's all alive. Keeps on jumping. 2,000 pesos he bought this boat, this wooden boat that he had. 2002. He bought this 2002. We are here right now underneath the Cansaga Bridge. This is another highway that you will take that will connect you to Tayod Consolacion and Tayod Liloan. So this park around here is called the Cansaga Bay Park. And you will wonder what's the significance of this park. Actually, every Sunday there is like a tabo market from the fisherman on Cansaga Bay comes here every Sunday where people can buy cheap seafood. I was told that every early morning there is like a market here on the bay for cheap seafood, fresh from the fishermen that ply around the bay. So we'll give you a tour around. It's just an ordinary park, but there is a lot of shops that's selling food area, and you can see that you can actually go around here in the park. This is underneath the bridge of Cansaga on the way to Consolacion. Over here you can see some fishermen with their fishing boats, and the bay is what you see here. Cool. Para asa to ya? Asa din mo ya?
Barko.
Ah. So that's the highway bridge from the Plaridel Pacnaan going to Tayod Consolacion Liloan. And this is seldom used by motorists because they would rather prefer the highway. And so I am sharing it to you because you might think that the highway is the only way, and then you can avoid traffic by going through this bridge in Cansaga Bay, passing through the Cansaga Bay Bridge there. So Cansaga is also, if you look at the things to do in Mandaue, they also recommend you to like have a walk around Cansaga, have a this and that. And also this is where they catch some of the passengers on boats, working on boats. They catch the boat here to go there instead of like going to Bohol, to go to Cordoba, to avoid the traffic. You can just hire the boat here. If you're more of you from Consolacion, you hire the boat, you go around Cordoba to catch the Hetape boats. So again, every Sunday there's a market here for fresh seafood from the fishermen that plies on this Cansaga Bay. You can even see that they have their own netting set up there to catch little fishes. Since it's low tide, you can actually see the bottom of their houses from here. That's what they build on. And there's the monocrete concrete factory there beside the Cansaga Bridge. And a lot of this, they are still plying on, but a lot of this fishing boat like this. And this is like the waiting area, and also considered as a eating area. So this is the Cansaga Bay underneath the Cansaga Bridge. Mandaue City, between the boundary of Mandaue City and Consolacion. Go up now a little bit. So look at all the shell that's sticking on those rocks. And this is the park where you can, it's open 24 hours, so you can sit here and just mesmerized by the view of the bay. So there are a lot of food places that you can actually eat and just stay here on Cansaga Bay. Ala ate, guwapa lang sa ate ay. And they're 24 hours, madaliti. So they stay here 24 hours. So anytime that you feel like you want to stop by on your trip, like if you're biking, you can stop by here under the bridge of Cansaga and visit the Cansaga Bay Park and watch the view of the bay from here. And you can hire food, you can buy food rather, hire the boats to go around the bay. So this is where the auction of seafood happens every morning, but the best one is 5 o'clock in the morning on Sundays. Every Sunday, there are more fishermen that come here and you get the fishes cheaper. So we have the Pasil market in Cebu City, and this is the Pasil market equivalent here in Cansaga. So the fishermen dock here, and they will do their flight like 4 o'clock. They're already coming here, Sedon locals around here, and all this will be displaying their little tables around. Then you can shop here, wholesale, really cheap seafood. So they can all dock there. Although there are a few every morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, but the best and more fishermen coming is every Sunday. So what is this boat here? Sawa doge! Doge! Oh. One of my stuff come off. So what is this big boat? Just stand by here. So this is beside the monocrete concrete mixing plant. So this is the pond that they do, a bait. Because I'm saying pond because it's actually the bait that they use for fishing, the small prawns. You can see it's all alive. Keeps on jumping. When they do the fishing, because they are now getting ready. There's a big auction coming on this place tomorrow. That's the busiest time that they have their fish auctions. Will be Sunday, starts at 5 o'clock in the morning. So this is the auction place, fish auction in Cansaga Bay. So we just bought something to drink. As you know, it's very hot here in the Philippines right now. You need to drink ever so often. Yeah, someone's also buying their water. So here in Cansaga Bay is known for fish auctions, is known for early morning like grilling of seafood around here and the eateries around, and then you are looking at the bay. And since they operate 24 hours, you can come here at any time and just spend some time talking, because a few are dating around here, sitting down on the gardens or skating up there like the young people are doing, and be mesmerized by the view of the bay. So this is the thing that you can see underneath here, the bridge footings, and there's the fisherman coming over now. This is also where the marine docking, the Star Marine, the ship repair shop, is displaying all the boats. So all the fishermen are preparing to go out now, preparing all their stuff, their crafts, their boats. So they will go out fishing tonight, then tomorrow is the big auction. So that is the schedule around here. The big one will be Sundays, although there is happening every day. So I've seen some of these fishermen here repairing their boats and trying to get information where we can buy fiberglass material boats like this around here. So they were telling me this near the Tayud Consolacion. So that's to make this place more interesting, is all these fishermen repairing their small boats by using marine epoxy. Pila na nakatuig imong barko diha iya? Kana. Imong sakayan barko na noon, sorry. So this is 17 years with him. Pila pa na sa una ya? 17? Kani sakayan mo ya ba? 2,000 pesos he bought this boat, this wooden boat that he had. 2002? He bought this 2002. Naadi man himo ay sa diri ka ng kahoy lang sa diya. Asa dapita sa siya ya? So in Laray and Pagsabungan, Mandaue? In around Consolacion, there are people that's making wooden boats and also the fiberglass. That's the one I'm looking for, because a lot of you are requesting where to have the fiberglass. So katong fiberglass yan no, at bang sa Phoenix yan ya, sudlon nun. Lagi mangutana lang niya ba? Sila rin kuan. So I will just mind and then ask around, because sometimes the information is not really accurate, where you find that, where they're making, the locals that are making fiberglass. But at least I just note all the information I get, because not necessarily break my back on it. So to give you an idea, if you want your boats made cheaply, you know, not really like I know some of the boats that I have featured are overpriced for what it is, you know. So nadadara jud din ni mo repair yan no. So he's So he just continuously repair whatever little cracks that he has, so it won't get worse, because just in case that it needs major overhaul or that it's cheaper to buy a new one. Pero daghan na kay ni siya nimog na napuslan ya oy kaning bangka aya no. So, because this is his means of living, is fishing on the sea, and this 2002 he bought this boat for 2,000 pesos. He's already had helped his family a lot. Ikaw tabangan mo siya, sir. Imo ng papa? Wala said imo? Mo sa ni imo, sir. So he's also repairing his boat here. This is his boat. Mas dako, parihar ba kadak ya? Kurang imo ya. Og namoy makina wala.
Yun na ni makina sa una.
Just asking if any engine. But Philip, pila na sa ni katuig mo ya? When did you buy this one?
Sa diri lang ni nako sa pamani kapit, pabili niya pamani.
Second hand na niya.
Second hand.
So he bought this second hand. It's only a year when he bought this. Pila sa ni pagpalit mo ya?
Ay kuan na ni nang palit na kuan ni 1,000 niya. Iritin mo ni gasto ni noon ni sobra sa 9.
Aha, ka 8,000 yan. 9, 17 na. No?
Kato sa mo. Dili lang tagiya lang ani mga 5 years ni dito sa
Tagiya. So the owner owns this for 5 years. But that one is only 2,000 because he bought that 17 years ago, year 2000 he reckons. So it will be almost 18 years, but it's still functioning. He's repairing it. All the little cracks, he continuously repair that one. Kusog di gyapong pangisda yan, no? Daghan gyapon dig makuha ya. I was saying that it's really profitable to have fishing outside here on the sea. He said there's a lot on the middle in the ocean. Sa dako na jud nga loud yan, no? So they are targeting that you go out of bays, you go in the mid, like near ocean. That's when you can get the fish, and you can actually live on it. But around here on the bay, it's like shrimps, tiny crabs, tiny fish. So you can see there a little family on the boat. Unyang mo manglaod mo ya, walay makina ya, ditsura. Bagsay lang.
Naay makina ang kanungay man laod, ang kaning nga mo adi kanang mga inana ba. Makina naman to. Ito sila mo na pang-uyap nila.
Pang-uyap ka nang walay makina?
Naayap ko na makina.
So they have their own little engine.
Sakayan lang ba, baruto. Kanila mga kuan.
So this one's got engines with them that they either left it there with someone watching it or carried it home. But when you're just like fishing around the bay like them, when their target is just those little shrimps, uyaps, or little fishes, then you don't need to have an engine, just paddle fishing. So kay daghan pa mangyapon mangingisda yan, no? Daghan na kay kompetensya mga kung barko.
Okay. Atong sa barko, atong loud video kayo ba? Ito niya sila doon ano mga 150 ka tukpang 100 na.
So they don't I said the competition with these big fishing boats will be, I thought that's gonna affect all the fishermen, but he said that actually the big fishing boats are going on to the middle of the ocean, like middle of the Pacific, but them as small fishermen, because sometimes they do borrow the engines of some of this and go fishing with the ones with the pump boat, the one with engines. They go like 200 feet, the max, the 200 feet deep ocean area. Not really like where the big fishing boats are doing, so they still have their own share of the fishes, so that's why they can still survive and provide for their family. Mao day nga magsige gyapon og pangisda, daghan gyapon mangisda yan, no, kay daghan jud daig makuha yan no.
Tingkutin po mo ning isda.
Because fish are seasons.
Nasigil dagat ay kuha.
So sometimes there are times that you cannot get anything. Sayang nga sa diya, uy, kung why di kuha?
Na atin wala na. Nari kakuha lang sa kilo niya. 2 kilo. Ay mong gasto dito, dako kayo.
Just 1 to 2 kilos sometimes that you get, and then ang gasto dito kuwang pas 2 ka kilo.
Kuwang palkan sila kung nasa kanang na mag-ego na sila kanang tagura ka pom, tagutlo ka pom kaya ra ano na. Ginansya sila nag 1,000.
Yeah, because fishes are per season, because sometimes the least that he can do, like 1 kilo, 2 kilos, is not even enough for your expenses of the petrol to go out to the sea. But during high season, when the fish are more, you can profit will be 2,000 to 3,000 pesos just one trip. So they sell it here during auctions. So they repair their boats, they come here, check all the boats, and then also check their engines. So that's the life of a fisherman around here in Cansaga Bay.